Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the lunar eclipse. This is a potent lunar eclipse because it seems that all the planets are aligning with this eclipse. So this is going to be potent. And what is a lunar eclipse? It is a full moon that is tied up with Rahu and Ketu. So before I continue on, I want to remind everyone to sign up for my free newsletter. With that, you're going to get all of my predictions delivered to your email address absolutely free. So why not? Go to galacticcenter.org. Weekly, you will get these transcripts. Plus, I am going to start a Patreon site. I am so excited. This is going to give you so much access to information that is exclusive, that nowhere else I'm going to be able to present all of my new findings. So on Patreon, there is going to be such a savings with all of my offerings, and it's about to come out. So get ready, be alert, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. All right, so let's talk about this October lunar eclipse. And with this, we are going to have, the moon is going to be 10 to 11 degrees of Aries. And why is this so important? Because so much is going on in Aries. We have Jupiter, Uranus that are coming together here. And the moon being at this degree. This is actually conjunct a very, very powerful fixed star called L Sheridan. And it sits at 10 degrees of Aries. It is the left horn of the ram. But being part of Aries, the ram, it does deal with violence. It does deal with aggression and anger. And most of all, this particular star deals with accidents. So I want you to be extra cautious. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a rush. Don't be impulsive or impatient. Take your time. And this eclipse is happening in the nakshatra called Ashwini. Ashwini is the star of transport. So there could be some problems or accidents dealing with air travel. Be aware of this. But all at the same time, this is the degree, 10 degrees of Aries, where the sun is exalted. This is powerful. What a place for the eclipse to happen, where the moon is, the full moon. But because an eclipse is the darkening of the moon, it's like something will come out of the dark, will be revealed. And the full moon, the darkening of this, brings to light what we didn't know for so long. Another thing that is happening during this lunar eclipse is, if you will note where Mars is at 17 degrees of Libra, notice where Jupiter sits at 17 degrees of Aries. Wow, that's profound. Why is this so profound? They are exact. They are fully aspecting each other. And Mars is enticing Jupiter to really rev up in its power. And Jupiter always, always multiplies things, expands things, makes it bigger. So the events are bigger than normal with this Aries energy. With Rahu being Gandanta. I've talked about that enough. I think you guys get my drift. Rahu being Gandanta, the early degrees of fire, magnifies things, where people feel completely out of control. They feel a sense of drowning. And yes, there's going to be floods and earthquakes and all sorts of earth changes going on. Why? Because so many people are so emotionally angry about the way things have been handled in the world, in the governments, and where we've all become awake now. They can't tell us these things anymore. We know that the truth is different than what we've been told. But now that we're aware, we can move forward and make better choices. Yes, these world governments do control us, but they can't really control us. In other words, we have our own free will in our lives, and we have to choose differently. We can't let them make us split, divide, be in opposition. There's unity. And really, what's interesting about this lunar eclipse, it is an opposition of all these planets. So they are trying to divide us, but we have to stay united in our beliefs and knowing, and fight for what we believe in. Be calm, be collected, be cool, and stay to our truths. And this will heal all of what has been going on, and so obviously, disgracefully going on for so long. Jupiter opposing Mars. This is where the opposition will come together and start to create unity down the road. Maybe not right now, because things have got to change. And they will. That's what this is telling us. So notice Mercury. Mercury sits 1 degree off of Mars, opposing Jupiter as well. So essentially what we have here is a Mercury-Mars conjunction, and Jupiter is aspecting them both. Mercury and Mars, actually, Mercury being communication, being our ability to express and communicate and connect to others. It's through travel, it's through connection. But let me tell you, Mars makes it very aggressive and angry. And yes, we need to express ourselves, but not with so much violence and anger. And I do think that this is a time of strikes and protest, because Mercury is how we express ourselves. With Mars, it is with violence. With Jupiter, it expands it all the more. People are angry and they're speaking out. That's what this tells me. And things will get better. Another thing that must be addressed here, that these eclipses this month, especially this lunar eclipse, is aspected by Saturn as well. Saturn's third full aspect makes this a point of relevance and manifestation. Something big is happening. Major changes in world leadership are happening. Major awakenings in the truth are happening. And people will express their will about what they know, because they cannot be deceived anymore. This is amazing. What a time to be alive. So this lunar eclipse gives us vision to the truth and change our world. So I think what I keep telling everyone this is a transformation of consciousness and our awareness. We get it, we see it, now we can make better choices. So with that, I hope you will use this energy to expand and grow in your awareness and your consciousness. Most of all, it's all about what? Our spiritual growth. And this is what this is giving us, the greatest opportunity to be a part of this monumental time historically in the world. So with that, I think I'll close. Remember, you can always learn more about me, get a reading, or learn Vedic astrology. Go to galacticcenter.org or my university site, universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.